The federal government says California's school system is failing. An estimated 3,200 California schools are performing below the guidelines set forth by the No Child Left Behind Act. That means for the first time, more than half of the state's schools receiving federal funds are not meeting the basic requirements. Now, the California school system blames the increase in the failure rate on the federal government. It says the No Child Left Behind Act sets standards that are impossible to meet. California's education system has experienced a rapid decline since the federal guidelines took effect.
It's the fact that California is the richest state still in this nation, and we're dead last when we spend on education. That cannot continue to go on.
David Goldberg is one of the thousands of teachers affected by the federal ratings. Schools that are considered to be failing are limited in the amount of money that they can receive. And if a school doesn't show improvement, teachers could be replaced and campuses could be closed.
As we look, we're in a time with less resources ever for education, more needs by students, and we're being met with now more attacks on teachers.
Economists say the state's education crisis has mirrored the state's budget crisis. They say the sharp drop in tax revenue has left the school system underfunded, and California's weak credit situation makes it difficult to borrow money from other sources.
That money, you have to pay it back, and all the questions that come up about bond ratings and access to financial markets arise in that case.
Economists say because California can't borrow money, it needs to rely on the federal government to increase education spending. But Goldberg says money from the federal government is difficult to get because of all the strings that come attached.
The way they use hanging up money in a way to try to get us to do flawed strategies, whether it's taking over schools or shutting down schools or just charterizing schools, which is not a solution to what we need.
It's estimated that by 2013, 100% of California schools that serve low-income children will be considered failing by the federal government. The No Child Left Behind Act is up for reauthorization, but neither U.S. President Barack Obama nor Congress has expressed any interest in modifying the standards. Ross Frazier, Press TV, Los Angeles.